again. Hey, I told you guys I'd be back this week, and I am. It's going to be another short video, but I do have something to show you this week instead of last week where I didn't really show you anything except for my cat. As impressive as he is, as wonderful as Beans is, at least everyone around me seems to think so, where I tend to yell at him a lot. Everyone loves Beans. I love Beans too. He's just, he's an orange cat. He can be kind of annoying. But anyway, all that said, I do have some jewelry to show you this week because I did get out to the thrift stores this week a little bit. Well, I say this week. Today's Sunday. Got out to them yesterday a little bit. Well, to one of them. First up is a lovely little necklace with a tiger's eye. See that? This one is branded. Flip it around. It says KC on the back of it. Of course, the lettering is flipped for you guys because I record on my phone. It's a Liz Claiborne brand. I don't remember the exact brand, but it's sold at from Liz Claiborne. Liz Claiborne. But yeah, so it does need to be cleaned up. It's quite dirty. So it does need to be cleaned up, polished up. We have a set. We have a some earrings, some more Red Hat Society earrings. Whee! Focus up. There we go. And a matching pin. Red Hat Society, which my friend Brandy told me on one of my previous videos is a social society for older ladies. So that's what that is. So Red Hat Society, matching pin and earrings. That's that. I just threw something across the room. Okay. Have some clip-ons that are branded. These I think are Sarah Coventry. The lighting in here is really bad because we're filming in the afternoon. I think these are Sarah Coventry's. They look like Sarah Coventry style clip-on earrings. Ooh. Actually, it's a little... I'll need a little persuasion. I don't know if I'm able to do that or not. I've not had good luck with persuading earrings to clip properly. But, they were relatively inexpensive, so if they break, they break. But those are Sarah Coventry. I think those are Sarah Coventry's. I just sold a pin last week that looked a lot like those. It was a Sarah Coventry. I think those are the... Nope, these are branded. These are really pretty, actually. I didn't catch the branding on these. Mom saw the branding on these lovely clip-ons. These little leaves, they would actually go on the ear like this. Based on how the clips go. So, very pretty. I can't read the branding on that either. Oh, they're Trafaris. Those are Trafaris. Those are nice. It's a nice brand. They're heavy. I think that's it for the branded jewelry I found. Other than that, I just found some unusual... Well, no. I found some unusual pieces. I found a little pair of danglies with some coin, like little discs. I call them coins, of course. Get my face out of there, so hopefully the camera would pick up on that. Those are just going straight to my private collection. I love those things. Those are going straight to me. I'm not even going to try to sell them. They're not branded. They're just, purely costume jewelry. But I love danglies. I love little discs that jingle jangle in my ears. Let's see. Some unusual clip-on earrings. They have the same kind of, I don't know, they're just unusual. They're not branded. They almost look like a dogwood flower, but they have that beautiful pink rhinestone. The gold color on them is very vibrant. They're solid. They're just a good solid metal on them. They just seemed unusual. They just really called to me. Not any brand, but they just felt like they were well made and a good piece. I don't know. So, like, I try to pick up branded pieces, of course. You know, that's what you can, you know, get for a higher price. And then you just pick up pieces that just kind of like, you know, that just kind of calls to me. And then you have, you know, things like this, you know. This is more of a pierced piece. It's a handmade disc, stamped, put on an ear hook. You know. It's unusual. I just like it. You know? This is definitely something that if I determine that I can't price it where I want to price it on Etsy, then it's going in my personal collection, because it is definitely something I would wear. You know, it's silver tone. It's unusual. It's large. I like big earrings. I'm wearing the little tiny ones today, the little tiny hoops, because you can sleep in them, you know. Just kind of giving my earlobes a rest from the heavier pieces I usually wear. Speaking of heavier pieces and stamped things, these discs, these little studs, found these. These are very nice. Again, not branded. I have no idea. They just were really nice. They called to me. Said, hey, pick us up. The store that I purchased these from, they sell their jewelry extremely cheap per piece. So it's not like I'm spending a whole lot of money to take a gamble on this stuff with. So might as well pick it up, give it a shot. And if I'm picking up pieces that I like, if I get it to Etsy and do my research, and it's just something that's just really something I'm not going to be able to resell, then I've got a nice piece for me to put in my personal collection, you know. Speaking of big danglies, lots of little extra pieces with some natural stone. It could be natural turquoise. It could be some other stone that looks like natural turquoise. It's very hard to tell with a handmade earring like this. It's been tumbled. It's not polished to any kind of shine. It's left very natural looking. I really do like it. That was quite the find. Any kind of natural stone like that. The fact that they're so large, I really, really like it. Just a nice little thing there. One more set of earrings, and I'm going to show you something really cool. Just a little teardrop shaped something with some texture at the bottom. I've got no idea. I don't know. Don't know what type of metal that is. It's just kind of a silver tone. It's not silver because it's oxidizing red. So it's got some kind of iron in there. It's not oxidizing black. Silver oxidizes to a black. You know, iron, of course, oxidizes red. Copper oxidizes blue. So on and so forth. Now, the cool thing, and I spent more than I spent because it's bigger and it's not an earring, it's not a necklace, it's not a pin. Oh, the texture on this is wonky. I spent more on this because it's bigger, it's heavier. It's a belt buckle. Isn't he cool? Now, he does have some damage. He's got some crack. He's got a crack up here, you know. So I probably, and he's also got some cracks around the edging. You know, he's got some damage. This is not a belt buckle I would probably sell for someone to wear, because he does have some damage along the edges and some cracking and that kind of thing. So the branding is Big Dutchman, and apparently that's a feed company because he's pouring out a feed bag into some kind of crate or feeder for, is that chickens? Yeah, it's chickens. So some kind of collector of advertisement or ephemera or something is gonna find that interesting. I swear, I hope. I just found that really cool. Just that belt buckle. I picked it up. I put it down because it was more expensive than the jewelry, and it's not really jewelry, it's a belt buckle. I don't typically deal in anything like that. You know, also something I don't usually deal with, I'll show you in a second. But I'm going to try. But we're going to give it a shot. I'm going to take a look, do some research. I saw some similar belt buckles. Of course, they were in better shape, and they were different companies. Saw some other belt buckles, similar, going for upwards of $30. I don't think this is worth that. But I'll have to, like I said, do more research, look into the company, see what he's all about, that kind of thing. See how old this belt buckle might be, for one thing. Check him out. Something else I don't usually do, and it's because I don't do watches. My mom is like, oh, I've got watches that I can give you, and that kind of thing. And then some of the big mystery buckets and things that we've received from different stores and things, there were watches, and I'm just not interested. And the reason behind that is that you have to deal with batteries, shipping batteries, and that kind of thing. I don't want to necessarily. I just don't want to get into it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with people saying that the watch doesn't work. I don't want to deal with any of that. And I also feel like you have to do a lot of research about watches, and I'm just not prepared for that. It's one thing to go, oh, hey, those earrings are pretty. Hey, there's a brand on the back of that. I can look at that and say, okay, cool. Watches, I feel like, are a lot more academic, and I'm just not prepared to deal with it, and I don't want to. However, my mother brought me 2 inbox watches that she had listed, and her listings ran out, or maybe she didn't even get them listed. I don't know. This first one, actually, I gave to her when I moved, because I had collected it myself many, many years ago. New in package, still shrink wrapped, from the Burger King collection. So if it's Burger King, it's probably circa 2007. Yeah, I worked at Burger King when this promotion was going on. I'm old, whatever. Okay, so sue me. I purchased these watches as they came up, kept them wrapped. This is the one that survived to now. Still wrapped. There is a slight damage to the wrapping, but it is wrapped. It's never been opened. it is what it is. I believe this is the SpongeBob's most prominent on the thing. I bet it's the SpongeBob. Okay. I'll sell him. He needs a new battery, I'm sure. Whatever. People still love SpongeBob for whatever reason. Also, Betty Boop. She is probably been opened. I'm going to open her right now. Yep, she also has a tin. Yeah, she's not a digital though. You know, her tin was not wrapped, so I don't feel bad for opening that. Definitely needs a new battery, that kind of thing. But yeah, because these guys are new in box, I will, and all the information is right there on the box. I know pretty much everything about this because I was there basically for the original sale of it. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Try it out. May as well. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't sell. And then, you know, whatever. Oh, 2004. Yeah, 2004. There you go. 20 years ago. So yeah. And of course, Betty Boop is Betty Boop. But yeah. So I've got quite a bit in front of me to take care of. Still working on everything else that I was working on when I talked to the camera last week. Just kind of still working on the adjustment, all that good stuff. It's going. We're learning. It's a learning process. I told you this would be a quick one. I'm trying to keep it under 20 minutes so I don't have a lot of editing to do to the videos. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll try to get some listings made this week. I didn't get any done last week, but we'll try to get some listings done this week. And we'll get you another video next week. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.